Hi everyone, Andrea Rene here. Last week I checked out the latest esports offerings at the Electronic Entertainment Expo, or E3, in Los Angeles. That included a meetup with Niccolo Maisto, the CEO of FaceIt, as well as a visit to their new U.S. headquarters in Santa Monica. Well established in Europe, FaceIt has been announcing major partnerships with U.S. brands like Twitch and Turner's E-League. Now they're even helping out with the Dota 2 Open qualifiers on the road to the International. But what exactly does FaceIt do? Let's find out from the man himself.
We're a competitive platform. What it means is that we make it easy for players to play competitions on their favorite games. We also make it easy for organizers to organize these competitions and manage them. And we do it by working with game developers that integrate with a platform and make sure that the user experience is something that is actually engaging.
What kinds of prizes can gamers win in these tournaments?
So the way we deal with pricing is that we have a virtual currency. It's called FaceIt Points. And you can use it in order to redeem any kind of prize, from hardware from some of our partners, virtual goods inside the game, really any kind of pricing.
On stage at the Xbox press conference, we learned about some of their new live initiatives that are coming, arena, tournaments, looking for group, and you guys are one of the partners for that. Can you explain to me what that partnership is?
Sure. So we're releasing an Xbox app, which allows users on Xbox to play in our competitions. And the way we work with Arena is that we're fully integrated inside Arena, and we can offer a user experience that is, I think, the best that has ever been seen on console. If you look at it, the way it works is you enter into the app, you select a competition, and as soon as a match needs to start, you're prompted inside the actual match room and inside the actual game with the teammates you need to have and against the opponents you need to play. At the end of a match, the results are reported to the platform automatically, statistics are reported, and we use our stats engine in order to process the stats and give you something meaningful on your profile. I think the other thing that was exciting for us out of E3 is the fact that we announced 2 titles we're going to work on Xbox, and one is Killer Instinct, which is the first fighting game that we have on the platform, so that's very exciting, and Smite.
Are there any other games that you're looking into expanding? For example, the other kind of pillars in the esports community like Dota or League?
So we're already active on Dota and League. League is currently in private beta, and we're working on launching it. And we have another 8 games that we're currently integrating with. So 2016 is going to be quite exciting under that point of view.
Another big thing that you guys are working on is your partnership with ECS. What can we expect from that? That's just around the corner.
Yeah, it's next week. So next week we have the finals at Wembley Arena in London. It's the first finals of ECS. Last year we had the FaceIt League, which was one of the most viewed Counter-Strike leagues. So it's something we're used to, but this is at a different scale, right? So we have very high expectations for that. I think we're near to sold out on tickets. So that's going to be exciting.
We were speaking about your partnership with Xbox, and clearly PC is the dominant market for esports. What is FaceIt trying to do to help lift up the console esports market?
So I think that there are a number of things that can be done on console. One is definitely the user experience that we can offer now, thanks to the partnership with Xbox and Arena on Xbox Live. If you think of a PC ecosystem, it's something that lives very near to the community and the overall ecosystem. So it's easy to go from the game client to the actual forum or Twitch and all these different ecosystems that exist outside the game, which are made by the community. And esports really is born from there. It's about, it has a social aspect, adding friends, meeting people, talking about the game. And that's something that as a platform we try to achieve by connecting the ecosystems. So having this connection with the game and being able to organize the competitions in the game, but at the same time living outside the game and connecting with all these different parts of the community.
FaceIt has an international presence, but it's relatively new here in North America. What does coming to the United States do for FaceIt as a brand?
I think it gives us 2 advantages. One is we managed to deliver on these partnerships and be closer to our partners. And the second thing is it enables us to be closer to the community.
It seems to me that both European and Asian esports communities are a lot more elevated in terms of participation and overall, notoriety. Do you think that there's something specifically that the North American esports community or scenes can do to kind of reach that level?
So I think it's a number of things. One, it really depends from the game. So the amount of players that play the game in different regions. That's one thing that we saw. In general, I think more events and more grassroots events. One thing that in Europe was very successful and I think helped to build the ecosystem quite a lot is LAN parties and smaller events that actually get you into this community in a very, I'd say, aggressive way and make you understand what it means to be a part of this community. And that's something that we've been seeing is missing in the US.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with me about FaceIt. Is there anything else that you would like our audience to know about your platform?
I guess check it out.
Well, thank you so much again, and we'll keep you guys up to date on all things esports right here on Yahoo.